A prophet is not without honour in his hometown, in reference to himself. In Mark chapter 10, check this out. Recount the story. A rich young man, he runs up to Jesus. He says to him, "Good teacher, what must I do to get eternal life?" Are you familiar with the story? Jesus says to him, "Why do you call me good? There's no one good except for only God alone." So he's deferring the title of good from himself and giving that to God alone. How can he then be God?
Well, maybe he's talking in the third person and first person attribute. Jesus was humble, so he wouldn't come. His thing's not to come to us and say, "Oh, I am God." So him referring to the Father is him referring to himself, but not in a way where it's worshiping. It's a way where it's a subtle type of, "Oh, I'm humble," because even though he knows he's God, he doesn't want to be seen as God.
But notice in this instance, 2 points for you to reflect upon. Notice carefully, every word you say, I'm like computerizing it in my brain. Listen to me carefully. There's 2 big problems in what you think, and massive problems. Number 1 is that by definition he's excluding being good and giving the title to God alone. Hence, by definition, he can't be God. Secondly, of more significance for you to consider deeply, is that if you're then saying he doesn't expressly say it, therefore that is not the evidence, you don't have the evidence then. You're making an inference. If, for example, today, if I said to you today, I met you, and I'll go away and someone said, "Did you chat to a young man from Nigeria?" I'll say, "No, he was from," I need to be precise, right? His parents are ethnically from DRC. I can't say no, he's from Nigeria. So by definition, your point is that we didn't want people to know. But God is not shy in the Old Testament to let everyone know who he is. There is no other God besides me. If you take any other gods besides me, you know what God says, don't you?
No, I'm not knowing about being humble. No, not humble. You can know something. Me, I could be a billionaire. He can be a man of no clothing. But I'm not gonna wear Louis Vuitton all the time. I'm gonna wear what I'm wearing. But he can come to me, be like, "Oh, I saw you buy this car. I know you're rich." But I'm gonna say, "Nah, that money comes from my work." You see what I mean? That's what I'm
saying. Do you know what that analogy is not correct? Because you're making an exalted claim. That it's a big claim for a man to claim to be God. So therefore, doesn't he have to say it? Think about that. Just take a deep breath and think about this. This is not an ordinary claim that you're claiming to be God.
Yeah, but the thing about Jesus is that he never came out to claim me. Well, he did.
Okay, so you've got to make sure you're precise in what you're saying.
He came to
did
claim,
he or didn't he?
He came to claim, but not in a way when he shows off. He came in a way where his actions spoke. He didn't have to say anything. He showed it. What he did.
Like what?
Many things, like when he healed people, not that the way he talks and the way he acts. He never came in a way where he came to say, like, he showed it. I don't know how you say it, like, when you want something, you don't have to go out to people and prove it, because you're already able to know it yourself.
But then how is anyone going to know if you don't say it?
He shows it for the stuff he does.
No, if you show it, for example, listen to me. You gave an example of Jesus doing miracles, for example. But this must be proof he's God. But what does it say in Acts chapter 2, verse 22? It says, Jesus Christ, a man who was appointed by God, through whom God did many wonders, works and signs.
A man.
So God, a man, precisely. So God is the one doing the work through him. Can I ask you a quick question? In Exodus chapter 7 verse 1, did God part the sea or did Moses part the sea?
Moses part.
But who did it?
God.
But who was the one who actually did it though?
Moses.
Precisely. So Moses is doing it, but God is giving him that ability to do so. Make sense? So by definition, look what Acts says. Listen carefully to the definition. Jesus Christ, a man, not a God. Jesus Christ, a man appointed by God, through whom God did many wonders, works and signs.
Say that, but there's other verses in the Bible where he shows it as well. It shows that he's not really appointed, but like he is. I don't know the verses correctly. I'm 17 and I don't remember off the top of my head. There's other verses where he does. He doesn't say it. He just shows it.
That's what I'm trying to say. Listen to this verse, young man. What's your favorite?
It's one verse out of.
It's in John chapter 17.
I ain't
verse
Christian, man.
Oh, that's fine. John 17:3. Check this out. John 17:3. It's in the Bible. Jesus gives you the formula how to get eternal life. Jesus says,